Hey, it's Sean Callagy. We have a week to go till January 10, 11, and 12, and sitting to my left is Mr. Jared Yellen. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up?
Hello, and to my right, Mr. Adam Gugino. How are you? So what's present for you, Adam, as we're 1 week out?
Man, I just cannot wait for next Friday. This has been, non-stop in the nerve center. The energy has been incredible, and it is just something that I feel like I've been waiting my whole entire life for this moment.
Yeah, you know what's present for me? What's present for me is this sounds too much like what people hear all the time. And it's making me totally insane. Like, I want to invent new language because people have, entered the space and taken space, to say that what goes on over there at these other things, right? And not attacking me negative, is this, it's not. This is training. This is creating massive acceleration on how people create the results and outcomes that allow you to take a company from 3 million to 700 million in revenue for you at a major corporation, giant name brand company, to become the #1 person inside sales in the country. That's what happened. So we're sitting here and people talk, is that who's teaching these sessions other places and having these types of conversations? I don't think so. You go, whoa, that's competitive. Yeah, it is competitive. Sales is competitive. Acceleration is competitive. And that's why we have, for fun, a $250,000 bet out there. So I'm ripping it open and completely losing my mind. 'Cause I just got back from a week being with my kids and having an amazing time at Whistler. So here's what we're talking about. I'm not a New England Patriots fan. I'm a Jet fan, Jared.
Yeah.
And that's a struggle, right? Because they haven't won a Super Bowl in my lifetime. That hasn't been fun. And I really don't like Tom Brady because they win all the time. And I'm a Met fan and not a Yankee fan. But here's the key. Those franchises, the Patriots and the Yankees, they win. Tom Brady, like it or not, has won 6 Super Bowls. I personally don't like it because one of my favorite games ever was when Mark Sanchez and the Jets went to New England 1 year and beat the Patriots at Foxborough to go to the AFC Championship game, only to lose next week. Goodbye, Rex Ryan. Goodbye, Mark Sanchez. What are we talking about? We're talking about the reality that there's massive distinctions, right, that exist, massive differences, that exist because of small distinctions. There's a reason Tom Brady and the Patriots have won, and won massively. There's a reason the Mets have won the World Series once in my lifetime, and the Yankees have won the World Series almost 30 times in their history. It's completely insane. And what we're talking about is the science of that acceleration and success and going from low to yes with people. And there's a reason, Jared, that I bet $250,000 on the internet that a neutral set of facts for charity that I'll out-influence anybody out there, lawyer, person that purports to be the world's greatest sales trainer. By the way, something wrong with that. It's Muhammad Ali's on my wall. Could we get a shot of Muhammad Ali up there? And what I learned from him as a massive influencer is, you know what? The way that this happens is you claim your space. Usain Bolt says, hey, let's run the 100. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's run the 100 and see who wins. Muhammad Ali said, hey, Joe Frazier, let's go. And he lost. And they came back and beat him twice. Right? So what I'm saying is, let's go compete. Let's compete and really find out in this space of people that talk about acceleration who can actually do it, who can actually create those outcomes. Let's go compete. What do you think?
What I think is that initially we were celebrating the sheer volume of the people that are coming January 10th, 11th, and 12th. To go from 100 tickets to almost 2,000 tickets in 5 weeks is the 4-minute mile. It was what? That's just not possible.
Right.
But now I'm not even celebrating the quantity. I'm celebrating the quality. The depth of the people that are actually coming to this experience, they're the real deal. These are people that are hungry, that are motivated, and they're ready. They're ready for real training. They want to come to an experience that's 3 days, that's immersive, where they leave with something significant, not just motivation. Because when you leave an event that's just motivation and you spill coffee on your pants on Tuesday after the event, the motivation's gone. But when you learn integrity-based influence as a skill, it sticks with you for a lifetime. So for everybody that's coming, and if you're not, you're missing out.
And if you're out there saying whatever, then take me up on the bet. Let's say that you're a personal development genius, name brand person. Let's say that you're an influencer on the internet with millions of followers. Take the bet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's schedule it. Take the bet. Let's go out there and create influence as a sport. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Does the NFL esports is launched. I think the most attainable superpower in the world is influence. So let's make a sport out of competitive influence. Like, let's cheer, let's have fun, let's create things. And if you're like, no, there's any hesitancy for you to bet $250,000 like on yourself in this, you should be there sitting in like row 1, even if your name is known by everyone. If you will not take this bet, why not? Like, I will, right? So come take the bet, or come to the event and learn and grow and contribute. Let's merge ecosystems and make incredible things happen. And by the way, Fernando, am I making you uncomfortable as I shoot this video and say these things, honestly?
After being around you for 12 months, no. But the first couple times you said it, yes, highly. Yeah, like very, very uncomfortable.
Tom, am I making you uncomfortable?
No.
All right, Nicole?
Oh, hell no.
Right, and Tom, we know each other for 11 years old. So I love Tom, right? Tom was the best high school player on a high school football team. I'd say I was tied for second with some other like outstanding athletes. Like Michael, what's up, right? So we can show this video to Mike Maz. So do you think this is hyperbole, or I will actually take that bet and beat anybody who takes me in the bet?
You know, I've known you long enough and well enough to know that this is not hyperbole. You mean what you say. You have the proofs to back it up, the experience, the successes. I have no doubt whatsoever. This is legit.
Yeah. And I say it with humility to demonstrate one point, how real this is. Because I believe in humility at the highest level, but I also believe in creating disruption. And this is the most disruptive thing that I can personally say that I think brings out the point of our certainty. Like, it's not a money back guarantee. It's like, we have that, but like, here you go. Like, take this. Am I making you uncomfortable? I'm curious.
No, I truthfully, I live for this because I believe that in discomfort is where you grow, and if anyone's uncomfortable, that means you're about to grow as long as you take action based on this. So Sean, without a doubt, I know that you're up for it. I know that you're going to win it. And anyone out there that's like, I don't know, I'm not taking that bet. Front row seat, it's waiting for you. VIP, I'll walk you to the front so you can sit there.
And by the way, this is coming from someone who built a 37,000 user, business owner, solopreneur platform called Synduit, Jared Yellen. Amazing, like genius, right? Who also incline bench press 400 pounds. You go, what does that mean? You know what? It means an incredible amount because it means that this is a person who is a self-mastery genius. Tom set like records at like, this is an insane group of people. And Fernando, by the way, built a multi-million-dollar company in his early 20s. Like, that's what's happening here. Like, that's what we're sitting in the space of, taking on massive challenges, having fun, and you're incredible as well. But the question is, again, will you take the bet? Like, will you take the bet? If not, come. Like, that's it. And if it's not great, then take the bet after. You be like, yeah, I can beat him. But like, it's fun to create the most attainable superpower to be used as a force for good. Adam, any final thoughts?
My final thought is that I'll bet anybody that we'll have the best client service in the entire country. And
here's what I'll bet another thing on, is that I can't do what Adam can do. Like, this is like the humility of all this, right? I can't build a call center like the greatest call center builder in the country. Like, that's who's sitting there with immense humility having that conversation. Like, that's who's sitting there. Nobody can do that like he can do it. And that's who the people are going to be teaching, instructing, and creating. It took 0 to 500 people in a call center. It took a company from $3 million to $700 million. I haven't done that. I've done some different things that are uniquely, I think, phenomenal. But like, would you want to take a bet that you could build a call center as fast as this dude can? I know, Adam. Would anybody want to take that bet against you, you think?
I'd be open to it.
That's it. Like, that's what's happening here. Final, brother.
Final is be there. And when you're there, immerse yourself in this experience. This is a training. And that means that you're going to learn a skill, you're going to use the skill, you're going to leave with some level of mastery of that skill, and the coolest part is you integrate it and synthesize it back into your life and your business, and your life and your business is never the same because it's a skill. It's not just motivation. It's the skill that everybody needs to influence with integrity to take somebody from hello to yes, because when they say yes, their life transforms, your life transforms. Say yes right now and join us January 10th, 11th, and 12th.
And you have a group, a partnership, a team that you have proximity with, that you create massive ongoing acceleration going forward in every way with everything that is happening that day. this is the community, the tribe you want to run forward with. You have your family of origin. It's beautiful. It's incredible. I have a beautiful relationship with my family. You need your family for accelerating, growing your business, like any amazing team.